that what has happened to the government, that it is deleting those lines which pin responsibility on Pakistan. What has happened to the government that it's doing that? And that's a question. It's not. You avoided the question.
Opinion,
But
that is only
No, we are
your
not avoiding.
opinion.
We are not avoiding.
That
Sir,
we
sir,
are not avoiding.
sir,
We are not avoiding.
sir,
That is a matter of
Mr.
fact.
Chako,
That is not what people think in this country.
Mr. Chako, you have been attacking me since the beginning of Newshour, and I want to ask you a question.
It is not the people's opinion.
I am asking you a question.
Don't speak on behalf of the people.
Mr.
You say
Chako,
your
okay.
opinion.
Mr. Chako,
Maybe you will
consider
get the
that I am
support of the
speaking for
BJP on
myself.
this, but not the people's opinion.
Okay, Mr. Chako, you represent the people's opinion and I
Your
don't.
opinion, maybe you may get the support of the BJP, but that
Mr.
is not the
Chako,
opinion of the people
Mr.
of this
Chako,
country.
I am least interested in getting the support of the BJP, the Congress, the left, the Janata Party, the Samajwadi Party or the Shiv Sena. I think I don't need to prove my credentials as an independent journalist tonight, and I'm sure you are aware of my background. But I'm asking you tonight, Mr. Chako, prove to me that one of these letters is fake, and I will take back my words. I am asking you, challenging you. There are two press releases. You prove to me which one is fake.
I'm telling
which one is fake?
That the government of India, Mr. Arnab Goswami, if you are interested in listening, I am telling you.
Yes.
The opinion of the government of India is the statement made by Mr. Anthony on the floor of the House.
Which means
we have not exonerated Pakistan.
Which means the Jammu press release is fake.
Anthony's statement is very clear.
Which means this press release
more than clear.
Which
that
means
Pakistan is
Mr. Chako, that you are saying
giving them
no, Mr. Chako.
any chance to escape.
Then
from
Mr.
this.
Chako, tell me this press release which says
is very clear
no
that the responsibility is squarely on Pakistan.
Mr. Chako, you're getting a counter. I would like to get Bharat Kumar or Atul Kumar Anjan in. This press release is Press Information Defence Wing, Government of India. It's a release at 3:57 p.m. Are you saying this is fake? Is this fake, or has this been censored?
I again
Arnab,
tell
very
you,
one point
you
single.
please take
No.
Mr. Anthony's opinion as the opinion of
It is the released opinion. Maybe you didn't expect it to be released.
Mr. Chako,
We are getting responses. Atul Kumar Anjan, Bharat Kumar Rao, when we're opening
Mr.
up the debate.
Anthony's statement today in the Rajya Sabha was that he has no facts with him.
Please, Mr.
One
Chako.
second.
And on what
Atul Kumar
basis then?
Anjan.
In the absence of facts,
Atul Kumar Anjan
did he give
first.
an alibi to Pakistani army?
Floor of Parliament.
Yes,
Can I have
just
1
want
minute,
to-
1 minute,
just
1
hold
minute,
on.
1 minute, 1 minute. Mr. Chako, Mr. Chako.
Parliament.
When did Mr. Anthony willfully lie to
One
Parliament?
second.
Yesterday or today?
Chako, you are twisting the truth.
Yes,
Your
Mr.
Prime
Anjan.
Minister is a liar. Your Prime Minister is a liar. Don't speak all that way. Please listen others. Listen others. I just want to tell you, last time when Pakistan attacked and our 2 soldiers were killed, same type of arguments were given by the government of India, by the Defence Ministry. One head, still we are waiting from the Pakistani side. Once again, you are trying to exonerate to whom? And when you are saying that they were, you see, jihadis in the dress of the military people, you can know that the Pakistani jihadis are in Pakistani dress. You verified it within hours, but you fail to understand that they are going to attack you. And such type of acts, you see, I think demoralizes the India. We have to prepare our preparedness. We have to
2 minutes
secure
into
our
open
borders.
debate.
And I tell you,
2 minutes into open debate, I get the Shiv Sena.
Finally, I just want to say finally also, these talks about the Prime Minister level, whether Nawaz Sharif or Prime Minister will meet, before that, structural dialogue should go on. At the top rank, you discussing it, no solution will be found. The commanders and the LOC should meet. Then Foreign Ministry should meet. Foreign Secretary should be meeting. There should be Home Minister people should meet. And then the Foreign Minister should meet of the both countries. And then if the development takes place, then final talk.
Bharat Kumar Raut, you've heard the Congress defense.
Hysteria cannot be taken.
Yeah, Bharat Kumar Raut, let's have the first round completed. Bharat Kumar Raut, your response to PC Chako and Mehboob Beg's combined defense. And then we are opening it up. Smriti Irani and Subramaniam Swamy, I'll come to you after that. Yes, please.
Arnab, right at the outset, let me salute those 5 bravos, the sons of Mother India, for their ultimate sacrifice. Having said this, I am really annoyed and I'm protesting the way the government is taking up the matter. I was present when External Affairs Minister Mr. Anthony made the statement in the House of Rajya Sabha.
Defense Minister.
Mr. Anthony said that I am subject to correction. When he made the statement, then there was a benefit of doubt that could be given to Anthony that yes, he doesn't have the full-fledged information and he would come with the information. When he made the statement, there was no iota of doubt about what he was talking. But thanks to the opposition, thanks to the BJP members, that they immediately rose and said that here you are exonerating Pakistan army from the crime that has been done. Then after that, it was proved that yes, there was another statement, and it was a statement. It was not a private, it was not a government communication. It was a statement made out to the public
Absolutely.
by the Defense Ministry.
Absolutely.
Defense Ministry, that to those who are on the ground. From Jammu it was
This
made.
is so
and
scandalous.
That is altered criminally by the External Affairs Ministry.
This is
within
such
3
a
hours.
scandal.
Now whom are you playing with?
No,
Whom are you playing with?
this
You are
is-
playing with the lives of those 5 brave soldiers. You are playing with the aspirations of the people, and you are playing with the trust of the
My question tonight is this, and I go back to Smriti Irani for a second round of counter questions, in which we will have counter questions from the opposition to the Congress party, right? And by the way, Mr. Chako, let me remind you, I don't think Atul Kumar Ranjan is a member of the BJP. Since you said that what I am saying is going to make the BJP happy, for your kind information, Atul Kumar Ranjan is not a BJP member yet. Now my question is this, Smriti Irani, your second round of
Mr.
rebuttal.
Arnav, first, Mr. Arnav, if you invite your guest for a discussion, you should have the patience to listen first. Don't interrupt like this. And I repeatedly say that Mr. Anthony's statement on the floor of the House is the opinion of India government. Then you wanted to quote something else and say that
if you are having a new point, you just...
That is what I said.
Mr. Chako, Mr. Chako, if you have a new point, if you have a...
And it is not...
Mr. Chako, if you have a new point on behalf of the government...
of this country.
No. Mr. Chako, you are repeating the same point. If you have a new point, you can refer it. Otherwise, repeating the same line is not... If you are having new point, Mr. Chako,
I would
refer that one.
Every point of view...
You listen.
No, every point of view...
I don't think that, how many...
No, every point of view that is critical of a government action does not have a BJP patent over it. And my second question now, Smriti Irani has a counter question to you, Mr. Chako. Smriti Irani to PC Chako. Yes, Mr. Irani.
Why should I answer to...
No, she raised her hand. She disagreed with you. That's why. Yes.
No, that is not the point.
Well, Mr. Chako,
I want to know that if you want to... Where are you interested in listening to the point of view of the Congress party on this
Mr.
issue?
Chako, of
are
course...
Are you interested in listening to what Mr. Anthony said and what it is going to be?
Listening?
And Mr. External Affairs
we are listening your same repeated parrot-like words.
Mr. Chako.
External Affairs Minister of India.
No, Mr.
External Affairs Minister of India was telling to you, Mr. Arnab Goswami, 5 minutes back that the Prime Minister's talk, when and how and whether it will be
Mr. Chako,
will be decided later.
Mr. Chako, Mr. Chako, the Foreign Minister of India who I spoke to claims there are no contradiction in the letters, but everybody, including you, know the second letter completely does away with the reference to why the Pakistani army would launch such an attack on Indian troops as a retaliation to India's successful attempts at preventing infiltration. The deletion of that sentence amounts to a compromise with the national interest. And please now, sir, Smriti Irani wanted to say something to you. Please hear her. Smriti Irani's rebut, please. Go ahead.
Mr. Chako has advised many people on your channel tonight that when one speaks, there should be absolutely no interruption from the other. Hence, I invoke his advice and say the following. Mr. Chako claims that when the defense minister speaks or the foreign minister speaks, they are the voice of the government. I have highlighted the contradiction in the statement of the defense minister, who yesterday says that this was an act done by terrorists wearing Pakistani army uniform. Today, the defense minister says, well, I'm not privy to all the facts, and once the army chief gets back, I shall refer to him and then come back to Parliament. Thereby, yet again, I reiterate the question. In the absence of facts, why did the defense minister of India give an alibi to the Pakistani army? Second, since Mr. Chako says that what the foreign minister says is also the voice of the government of India, let me allow Mr. Chako, heed your own advice. Do not interrupt when I speak. Listen to your own advice, Mr. Chako.
This is not a question and answer session.
And I'm not asking you a question, I'm making an observation. I don't know which part of that grammar missed you completely, sir.
You can.
Allow me to finish.
I know.
Heed your own advice. Allow me to finish. Unless the intention, Mr. Chako, is that there be so much of cacophony on Times Now that facts don't surface, which unfortunately they are, irrespective of the attempts you make.
Question to me,
Since Mr. Chako says that listen to the voice of the foreign minister.
You don't want the answer.
Mr. Chako, I have enough patience to hear you out and then yet reiterate the points I'm about to make.
Then you please
According to you, the foreign minister is the voice of the government, sir.
If you want the answer, you please listen.
I'm not putting any questions to you, sir. Since you are saying that the defense minister and foreign minister is the voice of the government, that means you are not.
If you have the patience, if you want the answer...
So let me finish my observation.
Mr.
Chako, it's very obvious to the viewers of Times Now, this is just a delaying tactic.
On the basis of
Can I finish now? Since you are not a representative of government of India, Mr. Chako, let me remind you.
You're defending Mr. Anthony. No, one second. But here are the facts. Here are the facts. My sources tell me. One second.
Let me put a few facts. Arnab, allow me, because Mr. Chako used the very old tactic of interfering and not allowing me to finish. He says that the foreign minister is the voice of the government of India. I remember the little snippet of the interview that I saw between you and the foreign minister. And in that interview, you spoke about a journalist from your channel called Meetu Jain, to whom the foreign minister of India speaks of this incident and says that if a bird from Pakistan flies across the border and drops the stone into India, is it the fault of Pakistan? This, sir, is what the foreign minister of India thinks about the incident where 5 Jawans were killed. Now, those people who speak about let the people of the nation decide, I am requesting Mr. Goswami to send a tape of Times Now between 8 and 9 today, where people of India called in and expressed their anguish and anger with regards to this incident while the Prime Minister of the country keeps quiet. The question that now I pose to the government of India is this: why the compulsion or the desire to speak to Nawaz Sharif when you yourself know that it's either the army or the ISI which controls what Pakistan does vis-a-vis terrorist activities?
I'll let Mehboob Beg take that. Mr. Beg, for whatever your fixed positions
Second
are...
question.
No, one second, I get a response from that. No, Mr. Beg.
Mr. Beg is... that Nawaz Sharif's brother is economically enabling Hafiz Saeed to fund terrorist activities in India. In those circumstances, why is the Prime Minister so keen to engage with Nawaz Sharif?
Well, I let Mehboob Beg take that, because Mr. Mehboob Beg, we want to know whether your position tonight is simply a result of your political compulsions, because I remember you heartily, totally and fully supported Operation Parakram in 2002. Therefore, people will conclude that you keep changing your positions with the changing sands of your political convenience. Mr. Mehboob Beg, will you come clean on whether your party has any consistency on issues of national interest?
Mr. Arnab, let me speak now. You have asked me a question. Now we have been hearing for the last half an hour, everybody is attacking whose government is it? Government of India is not Congress's government, for heaven's sake. Don't attack institutions. And I have been hearing the abusive language was used against the Prime Minister. Isn't it an important institution of the country? What are you doing?
Which is the abusive language?
I'm asking the Prime Minister to speak, sir. What is improper about that?
Prime Minister is less Indian than those.
I'm asking the Prime Minister to speak and offer condolences.
Louder and...
What is abusive about that?
You are also interrupting others.
Okay, let him complete.
Who is to decide who is a better Indian? I don't know where these ultra-nationalists, how do they define a nationalist?
Mr. Beg, you have to be an ultra-nationalist. Mr. Beg, define an ultra-nationalist. One second. Define an ultra-nationalist. The people of this country who are appalled, Mr. Beg, the people of this country who are appalled that the government of India is providing excuses to the government of Pakistan. Are you saying all the people of the country are ultra-nationalist? You have to be an ultra-nationalist to ask the government why it's changing its line and giving Pakistan a line of defense. You have to be an ultra-nationalist for that, Mr. Beg?
No, the government has not centralized. The government has not given any advantage to Pakistan.
What are we trying to say?
That is purely somebody's opinion.
Where is the Prime Minister? Where is the Prime Minister?
This country is less Indian
The
than
government
those who are
has
trying
not
to
given
out
any
shout all
concession to
others.
Pakistan. The government has not changed its position. All these statements are totally baseless and
Dr.
incorrect.
Dr. Swami,
What
we've heard all
does
sides of the argument.
You can have any discussion.
No, Mr. Chako, please understand. You see, Mr. Chako, I let Dr. Swami respond to you. Dr. Swami, Dr. Subramaniam Swami.
Well, the fact of the matter is that the Congress party has been caught with its hand in the till or in a most embarrassing position, and you can't fight your way by just shouting down and saying that the final defense minister's statement is the authoritative statement. Why couldn't the defense minister make sure that there were no other statements before giving this statement? Number one. Number two, this was the day when the Prime Minister should have come and said that I am cancelling my visit where I will be meeting Nawaz Sharif.